So for the pH variable in the enzyme investigation, what we do to create a range of different pHs in each of the test tubes is we will use, in order to create an acidic environment, we will use varying amounts of hydrochloric acid, and we do that by adding a certain number of drops to each of the test tubes that we want to create an acid environment in. And then for the pH 7, which will be represented by test tube C, that middle test tube, we will try to create as close to 7 as possible, which is a neutral pH, using distilled water. And then to create a basic environment, we will use varying amounts of sodium hydroxide. And it might be important to note that we're using 0.5 molar hydrogen or hydrochloric acid and 1 molar sodium hydroxide. So they are not the same molarity. And then when you actually get all of the solutions set up before you run the experiment and start the timer of 4 minutes, you do want to go ahead and note on your data table what the pH is of each of those test tubes. And if you have a pH meter, a digital pH meter like this one, you can use that and actually just put the probe into the large test tube, and that will give you a digital reading on your display. If you do not have a digital pH meter, very commonly used to measure pH is just your general pH paper. And it comes with a color range. So what you typically do is you take some type of a stirring rod, dip it into the large test tube, and then touch it to the pH paper, and give it about 10 or 20 seconds and see which color it matches so that you can go ahead and record the correct pH for that particular test tube.